أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين بارئ الخلائق أجمعين وباعث الأنبياء والمرسلين الذي بعد فلا يرى وقرب فشهد النجوى تبارك وتعالى ثم الصلاة والسلام والتحية والإكرام على خاتم النبيين وسيد المرسلين وشفيع المذنبين الرسول المؤيد والنبي الممجد المصطفى الأمجد أبي القاسم محمد وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المظلومين لا سيما على الإمام المنتظر وحجة الله الثاني عشر ابن العسكري المنتظر ولعنة الله على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى قيام يوم الدين. أما بعد، فإن الله الصادق العليم قال في كتابه الكريم القرآن الحكيم: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. حتى إذا جاء أحدهم الموت قال رب ارجعوني لعلي أعمل صالحا فيما تركت كلا إنها كلمة هو قائلها ومن ورائهم برزخ إلى يوم يبعثون. صلوات. The day of Arba'een, and it is time for us to wind up our discussion, and the last opportunity today, but with 10 days, 9 days, 9 nights, 10 nights, with the intensive discussion that we've had, today would just be a winding up program with a couple of points that are important to complete that entire series. So short majlis with a short masahib, and then inshallah you will compensate with your matam and your nohas. While we've been discussing the series of events that take place once a person goes away from this world, there's one point that we now need to understand and remember very carefully, that having seen what happens, rather having heard what happens, and having understood how things contribute towards how events will unfurl moment we step out into the hereafter, and having discussed a few things about the problems that cause those problems, or the causes of those problems, and the solutions that were presented to you, it becomes important to understand one important fact, and this is the final message of tonight's Majlis. And with this, that entire series that was planned for these 10, 11 majalis would then be completed. And then I return back and you return back to your homes. One thing that becomes very important for us to understand is that it is very important, it is very significant to pay attention to this fact, that while we are living in this world, there is also an entity called the hereafter. You've been hearing all along. But what is important to understand is that In every concept, these two worlds, dunya and the akhirah, moved hand in hand. They're like the two sides of the coin. You remember in the second majlis we mentioned, it's like a coin. And Allah says there are individuals who look at, when you place a coin into your hands, I mentioned that,